If you're thinking, I don't have any money to save for an emergency fund, well, all you need is a small amount of money and time. How much time? 52 weeks. This is a 52-week savings challenge to help you get started your emergency fund and to keep it going. All you need is time. So stay tuned for this great tip. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, welcome to another video. Thank you for stopping by. Wanda is my name and saving money is my game. If you're not saving for emergencies, let's make it yours too. Let's save more in 2025, let's save more money in 2025, and you'll be glad that you did. And I'm asking if you would subscribe to this channel where you'll get great value. Click the thumbs up button. Drop me a comment and let me know, what do you think of this video? Is it helpful? Is it a great idea? I'm very curious to know. And would you share this video because there may be someone that could use this content also? And would you click the notification bell so you may be notified every time I upload a new video? I want to say thank you for being here. Welcome to everyone, and I hope everyone is doing well. Okay, on today, we're doing another savings challenge, and I think this one is a fun one. It's working with small amounts of money, like all of them. I have 7 savings challenges, and today's savings challenge number 7, which I do on Sundays, and it is working with change. That's why I say it's fun. Okay, so like I was saying, if you're thinking, I don't have any money to save for an emergency fund. Yes, you do. You can start with change. Yeah, we always have change. Change is everywhere. I'm telling you. When you go to the store, if you break a $5 bill, you can get change. If you break any bill, you can get some change. Or you can just go to the bank and, get rolls of quarters, dimes, nickels, and pennies. You can get change that way. But this is a way to help someone if they are in this situation here. Or in this situation here. See that? Or in this situation here. What we're doing, we're taking small amounts of money. Every time we get some money, we're putting it away to the side and we're saving it. And it is adding up over time. Yes, it is. Yes. If you've been following me, you would see that. Okay? And we want to make sure we save for emergencies. Because if someone is not saving for emergencies, they may have to run out and get this. Or this. Or this. We don't want to have to get that because that keeps us in a hole. We can't be financially free, which we want to be financially free also, along with saving for emergencies. Now, we know we need to save at least $1,000, and that will cover emergency up to $1,000, but we don't want to stop there. We want to save 3 to 6 months of our living expenses in case something like this happens. And I just realized I picked up the wrong card. Okay, yeah. In case something like this happens, we want to have money to tap into. And what I was saying, if someone is in this situation, this savings challenge can really help you because, like I said, it's working with change. Okay, so, and another thing that can help us if we do something like this, come out of this. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just suggesting. If you have this and you're living in this situation, it would be a good idea to, sell it. Find something more economical and more affordable so you won't be living in this situation, okay? Let me tell you something. I used to be in this situation and it was horrible. I mean, I was in this situation so long, it felt normal. But that's not normal to live like this and like this. That's not normal. You know, and it almost felt like this is the way it's supposed to be. But deep down inside, I used to feel like this is not the way I'm supposed to be living. I'm supposed to have more than enough. You know, when I get paid, I should have money after the bills are paid. Yeah. That's where I felt. And I'm right. Okay, another thing that can help us if we stay out of this would help us. It really would. Okay? And if we pay off this would help us also. Okay? And if we go to the grocery store and buy food and meal prep, cook food instead of eating out all the time. Eating out is expensive. And if we meal prep, that can help us save money also. Okay, so in today's savings challenge, we're going to be adding change to this savings challenge, which I call my money jar savings challenge. Yeah, it's just a big old bottle. It was those, you know, those cheese balls. That's what was in here. Okay, so today we're going to add $4 to this money jar. Okay, right here I have $4 worth of quarters. See that? Can you see that? And I have, whoops, I've been a little clumsy. I have $1 worth of dimes. I'm not going to count them. Okay, but I already counted. This is $1 worth of dimes. This is $1 worth of nickels. Can you see that? All right. And this is $1 worth of pennies. Okay, so that's $4 all together. Yeah. And we're going to add this to our money jar. Money bottle. No, this one is a money jar. Yeah. The money bottle is on Mondays. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let me pour it like that. Okay. And I came up with this savings challenge because someone had left me a comment about 2 dimes fell out of there. Left me a comment about low income. So I was like, okay, well, let me do one with change. I think I started that one in May of last year. Yeah. And all this money here is from last year. I just rolled it over to 2025 because I didn't fill this up. And actually, I don't think I had it in this. I had it in another container. Yeah. So we want to save for an emergency. So when emergency comes, you won't be in this situation right here. Okay? All right. So let me go ahead. I already know this is $4. Let me go ahead and record this. I got stuff everywhere. All right. Okay. Now, last Sunday, I did not do a savings challenge. But the Sunday before that, I did, which was on April 13th. Yeah, Sunday, April 13th. And the total amount in here is $113. So today is our money jar savings challenge. And we're adding $4. And the total amount is $117. Wow. It's getting up there. Yeah. So, this is another way you can start saving. Now, once you get your $1,000, don't just leave the money in your house. You could put it in the bank or something like that. But I'm just trying to get you all to start saving if you're not. Get in the habit of saving. We want to live on less than what we make, watch our spending, be a good steward over our money. Okay? Yeah. All right, so I hope this video was helpful. I hope you got great value out of this video. Drop me a comment and let me know if you're doing this particular savings challenge or any of the other savings challenge. And let me know your progress so I can rejoice with you. And I want to say thank you for everybody that are leaving your comments, letting me know what you're doing. I am really, really enjoying it, and I'm appreciating seeing that you all are doing things. Yeah, for saving for emergencies. Okay, so y'all keep those comments coming. Okay, I'll catch you in the next video. You all have a safe, wonderful day, and happy savings. I'll catch you in the next video.